back. Before we get started, hit that like button and subscribe. All right, man, it is a lot of things that are taking place, man. It is a Sunday morning. I've been up, got my exercise on, man. So I'm going to dig right into it. All right, man. I don't know if you guys know, man, but my channel is kind of unorthodox, man. Sometimes, man, I talk about tech. Sometimes I talk about news, man. Or I just shoot right off the dome, man, of some of the stuff I be just observing, man. And right now, man, I am actually observing a lot of things, man. People are dropping the ball. The nation is dropping the ball, man. It is a lot of obstacles and a lot of things that are things are taking place, man, and people are unaware of, man. People are bickering about, mermaid, a freaking mermaid, fictional character, and what color the mermaid character is, man. I mean, it is just unbelievable, man. You know, of just the small stuff, man. You know, people are getting locked out of their bank accounts. They actually have to go and rob their own bank to get their finances. You know, it is just a lot. I guess you didn't take notice to the southern border. I mean, just look at the border. You know, you got Florida governor, Texas governor. They're shipping they're shipping people all around the globe, man. I think the majority of the people that they are relocating, they're going to Washington, to all like the democratical or the Democrat states. They're shipping them there, man. And I can see a lot of things in the future that could possibly take place, man. I mean, for one, okay, are they vetting these people? You just coming to the border? Are you being vetted? Or are you just getting on a bus and you just shipping people to different locations? Look at the security risks, man. You don't know who's at that border. But people want to talk about mermaids and other stuff that doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter, man. So, man, you got to stay focused, man. You have to stay focused, man. America as a whole do not manufacture anything. They don't manufacture nothing. A couple of motorcycles here and there, a couple of small items, a couple of generators and stuff like that, man. But, man, come on, man. We have dropped the ball completely, man. 31 trillion, not 31,000 or 31 million, $31 trillion. It's probably more, man, in debt, man. That's all we do is, listen, man. I see what's going on, man. I see what's going on, man. I see the traps. I'm seeing a lot of traps, man. And I've been seeing traps since I've been living in those inner cities, man. I have lived in communities where there were no gun violence in the inner cities. I'm talking about back in the 80s. You know? Okay, you get a fight here and there. But now, man, all you hear is this person is killed, that person is killed. And they're not using those, they're not using small weapons, either. They're not using small weapons. They're using the same weapons you get or you purchase out of those gun shops, man. You know, Dracos, SKs, all kinds of weapons. And you think they're going to the store and purchasing those weapons? Who's bringing them in? Who is bringing all those weapons? Who is supplying those weapons? Who is dropping them off? You know, someone wants to keep that chaos. They want to keep that fire burning. And that's not only it, man, when you're in those cities, man. Then you got the television. You see that? That television? You see that? That TV? And they put everything that they want to do into that communication and broadcast it to you. Broadcast it to your children. All the messages that they want to get out, they don't have to send no leaflets. They'll just broadcast it through the music, you know, through that TV, man, that screw your kid's life up. That's why so much chaos on these streets, man. So much drug addiction. Look at the drug addiction. Everyone is being affected. In the inner city, there are liquor stores. That's what we call them, liquor stores, not spirits. Liquor stores. You know, I had an old Indian buddy, man. Old guy, man. Long time ago, told me that people offered him the strange water, but he saw what it would do to a person, how it makes them dysfunctional or, you know, just kind of screw them up. And how some of his people that he grew up with was hooked on alcohol addiction. You know, they got addicted. And they're doing the same thing, man. It is a lot of people around the world that is addicted to alcohol. In some places, they ban it, man. You can't even drink alcohol in some areas. You'll go to jail. Now they're making a new law out of Pennsylvania where you can sanction yourself. If you're trying to wean yourself off of alcohol, you can sanction yourself. They're trying to pass that law where you can sanction yourself and you sign this documents, and it will put you in a system where you can't purchase alcohol. So it is just a lot going on, man. And people are not focused. This housing market is about to, man, things are going downhill, man. People overpaid for these houses, man. Houses that normally would cost $200,000, man, they were jacked up $70,000, $50,000. I mean, people were just buying up these houses, man. And things are going downhill, man. Things are going downhill. America do not manufacture anything. I mean, when I was younger, man, you know, growing up, teen, early 20s, man, we had manufacturing plants. We had a lot of stuff, man. You can learn how to weld. You can learn how to build. These were some of the trades that were in the school. Hell, I had metal shop in middle school, but they took everything out. They don't want you to do nothing but consume and stay in line. They want you to get hooked on those drugs. You know, screw up your life. Now your family and everybody is all out of whack. If you don't see that trap, man, you need to look, man. You listen. You ever saw this movie? It's a movie. It's called They Live. I watched this movie approximately maybe 100 times, man. I got it in one of my collections, man. It is. Remember the wrestler Rowdy Piper? You know, I'm pretty sure if you're in my age bracket in my 40s, and you know he plays in that movie, man. It's called They Live, man. You know, and the whole message was it was basically he had to wear these glasses. He put on some glasses and he saw the real reality, the real message of what was going on, man. So people are living in this people are really rocked to sleep, man. They are rocked to sleep. It's just like they programmed to do it this way. You got to do it this way. You know, that's why when I go to the store, right? And when people see you do things differently, they stand there and look at you. They stand there and just, I wonder why he's doing that. Like it was 80 degrees out yesterday, 90, what is it, 85, something like that in my area. Guess what I was doing? I was out purchasing more blankets to give out to my family. Look at this, more heaters, just to give it to them. Because there is a lot of people, man, they are dropping the ball, man. I don't do things like everybody else. Come on, camera, focus with me. So what is 90 degrees? I'm going to buy some heaters. But yeah, man, it is a lot of things that are taking place, man. You have China right now. They're developing they're actually testing a magnetic powered floating car that goes up to 143 miles per hour. They are building a lot of stuff, man. But once again, man, they're one of the biggest manufacturers, man. Around the world, man. We don't build anything, man. Anything at all. It is just a mess, man. Because I'm telling you, man, people have this camera. Hold up, man. Let me get this camera right. There we go. It is just a mess, man, of what's taking place, man. People are getting snagged by these man-made traps. The drug use, the crime, the addictions. You can't get out of it, man. You got to watch that movie, man. They Live, man. It's an old movie, man, but you got to really look at that movie and understand the message. Because, man, you got people walking around right now that's in this dimension where if they're told something by their live vision, they're going to believe it, man. They're going to believe everything that television, tell live vision tells them. 2 years ago, is it 2 years ago? Everybody was just locked down. You got people in other countries, man, that can't even access their accounts. And what are we doing over here, man? We are bickering of some of the smallest things, man. But let there be a war where you have to unite. Then what are you going to do? What are you going to do, man? I can see it right now. I go through these cities and stuff like that, man. We are out of shape. We have consumed so much that we ain't going to win no war. You can have the most advanced weaponry. Just look around, man. Just look around. Take a look in the mirror at yourself. Could you be in better health? Be in shape. How you gonna win a war? And you got that belly hanging over your belt. You can't even jog for 20 minutes. How you gonna do that? How are you gonna win a war? Oh, I forgot it. Oh, okay. We're gonna let our kids do it. We're gonna let the kids win that war. What kids? The drug addicts? The rappers? That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. Come on, man. No skill, no nothing. The mindset is gone, man. Kids are programmed now, man. They are programmed. So many parents are having trouble with their children. You ever take a look at that? How they so disrespectful. Slapping their parents, beating their parents up. No respect at all. And half of the men out there in jail on some type of drug that's well planned, man. If you're in that trap, man, you have been a part of a well-organized plan. Nah, man. I'm telling you, watch that movie, They Live, man. And you will realize, man, it's got to come to you, man. Take and look, put some glasses on, man. I'm not telling you this is how the movie projected, man. He had to put on these glasses to see the reality, man. See what's going on. See what's taking place. The droughts, the banking system, the housing market, the inflation as a whole. People just, they need to wake up, man. They need to wake up, man. And it took me a long time to understand, because you see so many people that, family and friends, man, that get caught up in that trap, man. And reality and time, it just keeps going, man. It is just a mess, man. Like I say, man, you can prep, but you better be prepping for the right reasons, man. You better get this right, man. You better see what's going on, man. That border, that's down south border, is being compromised. So many people are entering this country. They are not being vetted. They are just being transported all over this country. You don't know what's in on those buses, man. You don't know what's on those buses. But you're so busy worrying about mermaids, basketball games. I'm going to have a cookout tomorrow. I think I'll just lay on the couch and just watch this television. Better wake up, man. A lot of things are taking place, man. Like I said, man, my channel is unorthodox. It is what it is, man. So continue to do what you do, man. If you haven't done so, check out that movie, They Live, man. And I'm out. Hit that like button and subscribe. Thank you for watching.